what I wouldn't give to be Vincent right now. Just straight chilling, not a care in the freaking world. I mean, who knows? Maybe he does have cares in the world. Maybe his outside cat friends are like on outs with him too because they voted for Donald. Vincent. Nope. He's got no care in the world. He ain't got no problems. Good morning, everybody. Vladdy's over there eating breakfast, and we're about to watch a movie. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna watch. I want to watch something good, goodish, something as background noise. You know, I think we might go to my mother's house today, so that should be fun. Thank God for Jenny, or who bought this for me? Jenny is everywhere. Johnny's, because look, I got a sandia con chile raspado. A raspado is basically a snow cone, snow thing. So this stuff on top is like icy. It's ice, and it's got like watermelon flavor on it, and also like some chili. If you guys can see this, this is a tamarindo stick with like chili on it, and the inside is actual watermelon pieces. Oh my God, this is amazing. It's delicious. La 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 la. We are back at home. We just came back from my parents' house, and I had a very nice and long discussion. Well, not long. Well, maybe, yeah, it was kind of long. Raymond was outside for a while, waiting for us, like always.
Oh my God.
But I had a pretty interesting discussion with my dad. He gave me some advice on a few things, and I appreciated it. It's always good to hear other people's thoughts on a situation, and especially when they're not necessarily main players in the situation, you know, like it's good to get an outside, Jesus, Scarlett's licking the camera, an outsider's opinion on the matter. And it's funny because he brought up something, and I never had realized this about myself, but these past 4 years, I have changed immensely. In ways that I didn't even realize I had changed until, like, it was brought up. Because, like I was telling Raymond, you try to think, like, 4 years ago, like, oh, well, where was I 4 years ago? Oh, 4 years ago, I was at the townhouse, or, oh, I was at the old house. Then you try to imagine what your life was like. It's like, oh, you know, me and Raymond went to work. He'd go to work, and I'd go to work, and it was like X, Y, and Z, but you don't have a really good grasp and concept of how you've changed as a person. Or maybe you do. Maybe I'm just the weird one and it doesn't. But my dad brought up a good point that I am very open with my statuses, and I wasn't prior to any of this. And it's funny because I even realized that, like, I went to the point that I was nervous of filling out paperwork with old addresses in case they would find me. And now I make videos and do daily vlogs describing my life as an undocumented person. And a lot has changed. Hold on, I'm gonna pick him up. I felt like I owed it to people who weren't able to say and speak their minds and lives and truths. But now, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's like I told Raymond, it's got me in this kind of internal turmoil, I suppose you can say. Not in a bad way. It's just making me think about things that I don't feel like I've thought about in a very, very long time, because like I said, I don't know when this shift in me happened. I don't know when I went from being this very nervous person and very quiet person about everything to being out loud and proud. And not to say that there's anything wrong with either of those two. You know, sometimes in your life you live in a life or live in a world that you're not safe to say who you are or what you think or anything like that, you know? And then there's other people and other times in your life that you may find that you are allowed to say your truths in your life, and you know, you can live your life out loud without worries. But I just don't know anymore. I used to be very nervous growing up about my status, obviously. And maybe it's just because I'm older now, or maybe because I surround myself, or I like to think I surround myself with people who truly honestly care about me. But I mean, I do these daily vlogs and I don't know who even watches them. I like to think that you guys care about me, and it's not like I have that big of a, like, audience that, oh my God, any old person is watching this. Like, I think literally the most I get on any given video is like 20 views, you know? And I feel like a lot of them are like family members, so. But what was I saying? So yeah, you know, it's just, I used to be so nervous and so scared to have anybody know about me, because I used to have this saying, and it was funny because I hadn't thought about it in forever, but, you know, I know people, or I used to know people who'd sell their own mom up the river for a nickel. And if they do that to their own mom, what the hell would they do to me? And that was always one of my biggest fears growing up. Like, if things really did hit the fan, and, you know, it was time to turn on everybody, like, hey, you do X, if you do this, say if you do X, Y, and Z, but I've been saying that way too often. But if you do, you know, this, and report this person, you'll get a brand new car. Like, obviously I'm being, like, I'm joking, but you get the idea. And I just don't know. It's weird. Like I said, another thing my dad has always told me, he's told me several times, and I used to never believe him, but he used to tell me that with DACA that I have grown a sense of, what did he say? Like, I'm much more confident. I feel like I was. I felt like I was still the same exact person, but talking to him today made me realize that I'm not. That I haven't always been this way. And is it for better or is it for worse? You know, there's some people who say secrecy and being hidden and not being out loud with people is the best way, because no one knows you exist. No one can know you exist if you don't tell anybody. If you don't tell anybody and you don't bring any attention to yourself, then no one knows where you are. And then there's others that say that, you know, the more people you get to touch with your story, the more you can have compassion on your side and people who will fight for you. But I mean, I don't know. You know, I just don't know. So it's like I said, it's got me thinking. It's got me thinking a lot. And I'm just wondering what I should do. Obviously, life has not gotten to the point where I've even considered not doing these daily vlogs. I feel like they're pretty boring. And like I said, I don't have that big of an audience. I mean, it's just my life. Literally, it's just my life. And I just, with these vlogs, I set out to show people that, you know, you're not alone. Like, I don't have many other undocumented people in my life, and I don't have that many other people married to trans men, and I don't have that many people I feel like I can connect to on that type of level. And if I didn't have that, how many other people didn't have that, you know? And not even just to that level. Like, how many of us are there out there who feels like they don't have anybody that they just even connect with on, like, even the smallest of levels? I kind of just wanted to be that for somebody, you know? I just wanted to reach out and just say, hey, I'm here, and look. And if for whatever reason, if we can connect on even the smallest of levels, you know, then I accomplished something. I don't know, it's all very existential line of thinking. And I just don't know what I'm going to do, you know? Obviously, as of right now, I don't feel like the daily vlogs are putting me or Raymond or Vladimir in danger. But I mean, who knows, maybe they will. Maybe I will at one point feel like I have to stop them. Or maybe one day I will choose to stop them. I enjoy it. I enjoy doing this. Maybe one day I will be quiet about things. Maybe I'm not doing things properly. But I guess that's the thing with life. You don't know what's right and what's wrong until the outcome, you know? It's kind of like an experiment. You just keep on mixing things, and until you get the outcome, you really don't know whether it was a success or not. So I'm going to end the vlog for today, you guys. I hope that wasn't too... I mean, I'm not sad about it or anything like that. Like I said, it's just all very... It just got me kind of like in a turmoil, a good turmoil, a good type of turmoil within myself. My sweet baby will say goodbye to you guys, though. Yeah, he says good night. He says forget his mom's turmoil. Just look at his beautiful face.
Gorgeous.
He says this could be the Vladdy vlogs.
Beauty.
He's beauty and he's grace. His fingers are messing up my lens. Ooh. Bye, everybody.